all love affordable makeup, so today I'm going to be doing a full face of e.l.f. cosmetics. Starting off with the brows, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Brow Lift. I've had this for a while now, but I'm not a huge fan of this texture, but I definitely love how it looks. So it definitely gives that laminated effect. I do love this tool. Mind, it doesn't really look that nice with a brow gel. So you've got the spoolie side and then you've got this flat side just to flatten it out, which also helps sticking it down to look really nice. But as I said, it does feel quite heavy on my skin. Now to draw in the brows, I've got two options. I've got this pencil that I got a while ago, but it just isn't the right shade. I've got this really nice brow pen. This is my favourite brow pen at the moment. The tip is super thin and you can draw like realistic hairs on them. I will say though, make sure your brows are dry, because if you're picking up any of the product, this tip will just stop working. This is also quite a watery consistency. I'm just going to conceal the brows using the Hydrating Camo Concealer. Now the brows are concealed, I do look a little bit crazy, but I'm going to be going in with the e.l.f. primer. This is actually my sister's. I've tried it once on my hands and I know that it's very, very sticky. Or your makeup is definitely not going anywhere throughout the day. I definitely say that this consistency is quite thin, and then the more you mix it in, it goes quite thick. Now for the base, I'm using the Halo Glow filter. I really do want to like this, but I don't know why I'm always bad with like textures, certain textures on my skin. And this one like has always felt like a little bit greasy on my skin, but I love how it looks at the end. Some people have told me to layer foundation over the top of it. Now let's rub that in. The more I try it, the more I'll get used to it. Like, I used to hate the texture of sunscreen, but now that I've applied sunscreen into my routine, the more I use it, it's normal. If anybody's wondering, this is in the shade 2. I'm going to be using the Camo Liquid Bronzer and Blush. We'll start off with bronzer first. This is in the shade Light Clair. I've seen a lot of people use the concealer as a bronzer if they get it in like a darker shade. I'm also going to contour my nose and just show you guys how creamy this product is. Now we blend. So affordable and it looks amazing. Fair warning guys, these are very pigmented products as well. They don't really seem like it when you put them on, but when you blend them, they are very, very pigmented. How nice that shade is. I'm going to go in again with the Camo Concealer. The reason why I love this concealer, it's so full coverage and it's super creamy. And this blends beautifully. I'm just going to blend it out and you guys will be able to see the coverage on this. As you guys can see, this is why I love this concealer. I feel like I've just walked out of that scene of Twilight. I'm feeling very glowy. I'm going to use the Halo Glow powder filter. This does say it's going to give a glow effect, but I definitely will say it's matte. It does give like a smooth effect, but I will say it does crease a little bit throughout the day. This is a finishing powder, just to let you know it's not a setting powder. I have made a more in-depth video on this, so if you guys want to check that out, you guys can. Now for mascaras, I've never used the e.l.f. mascara before and I'm very picky when it comes to